now play What's My Line? And now, from New York, let's meet our What's My Line panel. First, the delightful star of stage and television, Miss Arlene Francis.
And now, a gentleman who is starring in one of the big Broadway musical hits, Baker Street, a very close associate, Mr. Martin Gable.
On my left, the girl who can swing for the first time in a while without her sling, Miss Dorothy Kilgallen.
Just back from his travels all over the West and Midwest, our Random House publisher, Bennett Cerf.
I'd like to tell you what a scoundrel our panel moderator is. I was in Seattle on Friday. I got there about 4 hours after they had a slight earthquake. The tremors were felt, but it was so far down under the earth that not too much damage, fortunately, was done. But when I got to my hotel, the Olympic Hotel in Seattle, I found this telegram from John Daly. I understand tremors were caused by a bevy of beautiful girls mobbing you at the airport. Wire confirmation, John Charles Daly. Well, there was one beautiful girl named Dorothy Beaupre, but she caused tremors with me, but not with the rest of the town. And here is the perpetrator of that telegram, John Charles Daly.
That was just a futile gesture, really. I spent the week in Arizona with the Arizona Bar Association, and some very interesting discussion of the responsibilities of the law and the press with respect to the rights guaranteed by the Constitution. Everywhere I went, I asked, how's Bennett? You know, every time I get up in the morning and I go out the street, how's Bennett? So I sent him a telegram, which I thought he deserved. Professor Moriarty, it's nice to see you there.
John, thank you.
Yeah, I think, Martin, you're wonderful to come and join us on Sunday, because all the rest of the week you were in Baker Street. And,
John, other people work harder for their money in dustier places. I'm delighted to be here.
Well, it's a joy to have you with us. We've got something I think that'll give you a little bit of mental strain, and we hope some fun in the next half hour. We'll also have a famous mystery guest before my friends on the panel a little bit later in the program. And now to meet our first challenger. Will you enter and sign in, please?
Paula
Lacrosse, right? And it's Miss Lacrosse.
Yes.
And where are you from, Miss Lacrosse?
St. Albans, Vermont.
St. Albans, Vermont. I think it'd only be fair to tell the panel that Miss Lacrosse is presently a senior in high school and is planning to enter college next year, and we're talking about an avocation which she practices in her vacations, on weekends, and of course during the summertime when you have a good time, right? Fine, all right, Miss Lacrosse, may I present the panel? And now if you'll join me over here, we'll let the audience in the theater and the audience at home know exactly what your line is.
Miss Lacrosse is a member of a knife throwing match.
Panel, we can tell you that Miss Lacrosse is salaried and deals in a service. And I think we'll begin things with Professor Moriarty.